Hey, yeah, I'm back to kind of a gritty camera because I don't want to record all of this on my phone because that takes up far too much memory. And I just kind of woke up, so I've got morning hair. Yeah. So, today's video I was thinking of doing something along the lines of my coming out story, and maybe if I have time, I might give some advice on coming out and how to avoid some of the problems I had and how to work past some of the problems I had. Um, so sorry, my phone is buzzing in the background. So when I came out to my family, I was pretty young. Originally, hang on, sorry, thing is popping up on my computer. Originally, I came out as genderqueer because I didn't want to have to fully come out to my family right away because as I've stated before, my family's not all that accepting of differences. Um, I came out to my mom first. I brought her out to McDonald's because I'm a cheap butt, and I was like 12, so I really didn't have all that much money. And I was like, Mom, we need to talk. Um, how would you feel if um, me, as your kid, if I didn't always identify as female? And she was like, well, you know, it's a bit confusing, but you're still my kid. So, uh, so I identified as that for a while, and it really didn't change much in my family. They didn't really like do anything to help me. Um, I had to buy my binders and stuff all on my own. I had to work and get money so that I could pay for them. And binding and all that is going to be in a separate video if it's wanted to be talked about. And I can explain some of the bad parts of what I did and some of the good parts of what I did. Um, so I was like, I wasn't 12, I was like 14 when I came out to her. Um, and then shortly after, I realized that's not what I am. I almost hate being considered female because I'm not. And by the way, it's not that I want to be male. It's like, in all reality, I wish I could be comfortable and happy as a female, but I can't be. Um, so it's more so I'm working toward being able to be who I know I truly am. Um, so I was like, I'm male. I'm not female in any way, shape, or form. Um, so I looked up some stuff and went over some things and talked to a few friends, and I found out I'm trans. And I was like, sweet, I finally figured out who I am, and I no longer have to stress and try to worry about who I am. So, I decided, alright, I'm gonna work toward making myself comfortable now. So, I saved up money and I got my first binder, which turned out to be a dud, um, and stuff. And then had to deal with some unsafe binding measures, which are not good for you. Um, and then I told my mom. I was like, Mom, I think I need to tell you about this. I, excuse me, I don't feel male at all, or female at all. Sorry. It's like I don't feel female at all. Um, and what I am is transgender. I want to go toward eventually taking hormones and having at least top surgery. And she goes, well, that's dangerous and stuff, but you're you, and things like that. So, uh, I was 16 when I told her about being trans and not gender fluid. So I had one person that I thought was on my side. And then just recently I told my dad, and that didn't go well at all. He didn't accept me whatsoever. He's like, you're still gonna be my daughter, you're still gonna be little, and then first name, you're still gonna be that to me no matter what. And I was like, oh great, like, this is not fun. When I was younger, my dad used to say that I was his son, and stuff, that I was his little boy. And when I was younger, I was really confused by it, and it's like, no, Dad, I'm a girl, because that's what everyone had told me. That's what my bits and bobs told me. I didn't know anything about being able to be something other than what you're born as. So I was just like, no, Dad, I'm a girl. And then when I came out to him, he still doesn't say that I'm his son, that I'm anything other than his daughter. Now he goes out of his way to say, you're my little girl, you're my little girl. And when I first came out to him, I was still living at my grandparents' house, and somehow I think my grandpa found out. My grandpa is not accepting at all. He's way worse than the rest of my family. He's very, very, to me, he seems very sexist and homophobic and just phobic of a lot of things that are different. So I went to his house and he was drinking, and he called the cops saying that he felt endangered by me, that all the little spots. Okay, when you're drinking, you get things wrong with your liver, and then if you're older, you get like liver spots and stuff. And he's on blood thinners and stuff, so he bruises super easy. He'll bump into the table and then bruise himself. And he told the cops that I had done that to him, that I'd been hitting him and stuff. I'm not a violent person. I mean, I avoid fights and violence as much as I can. So the cops came by, and I ended up pretty much getting kicked out of my house. I'm sorry, I have like stray hairs all over the place. But I pretty much got kicked out of my house. So I was scared, and since my grandpa had filed that I had hurt him, which is a domestic assault, I had to spend the night in juvie. And I had dealt with this before for runaway charges and stuff like that. So I didn't like it because it was a different juvie hall, because it was from a different county. And it was the only one that could accept me at the time. And it was so scary, I didn't know how to handle it, because I didn't get there until midnight, because I had to spend my evening in a holding cell at an actual jailhouse. Those are not fun. Especially when like you're allergic to a lot of things, or moderately allergic to a lot of things, and they give you like food to eat, and it was past dinner, so all I had was like a peanut butter sandwich or something, and I couldn't eat it because it would make me really sick. No, it wasn't a whatever. It was something that I couldn't eat, and it made me super, super sick. So that night I couldn't really sleep much, and then I had a hearing to be able to get released to my mother. And to this day, I don't trust my grandfather. So what I suggest to anyone wanting to come out to their family, this is going to sound really bad, because I believe in trying to feel comfortable in your own body no matter what, but if you are in an unsafe environment, don't come out to anyone you feel like it's going to be unsafe to do so. What I started out as is I came out to my friends, the people that I knew would accept me and wouldn't drop me no matter what. I came out to them first, because I know that they're there for me. And to this day, one of my friends is more like a mother than anything to me, and she pretty much takes care of me whenever she's here. So if anything, if you feel like you need to come out to somebody, come out to your friends, And if you feel like your family will accept you and you feel like you're in a safe place to come out, then you can come out. If you don't know for sure, maybe start with, hey mom, or hey dad, or hey guardian, any of your guardians. Be like, what do you think of transgender people? Or what do you think of gay people? What do you think of bisexual people? You start with, what do you think of these people? And if they completely go against it, do not come out, because it's very scary thinking that you're going to be kicked out or that you're going to be stuck on the streets. It's not fun. Trust me. I have lived out of my car before. It is not comfortable. It's not fun. It's a very, very scary feeling. So please, please be safe when you're coming out to your family or when you're trying to figure things out with your family. Please just try to be safe. If things start getting heated, you need to take a step back. And I know it feels horrible to take that step back, but know that you have your friends there. And if you feel like your friends won't accept you, I'm always here. Go ahead and contact me. Leave a comment and I'll give you my email and you can email me. I'm always there for those of you who need help, who need someone to confide in. So I just want all of you guys to be safe and comfortable. So this is going to be the end of this video, but possibly later today I might be making another one about binding and whatnot. So I'll let you guys go. Bye.